The entire attack sequence of a Cobra unfolds in just. The speed far surpasses the blink of a human blink takes approximately 0.3 seconds, meaning that the time your eyelids close and then open again, this life-or-death confrontation is already. For an unsuspecting macaque, it is an ambush with no chance for defense. Upon the venomous fangs penetrating, over 100 milligrams of lethal poison is injected directly into the monkey's bloodstream through its oral mucosa. A countdown to death, measured in minutes, now begins. Then just the first minute of venom entering its body, drastic changes become visibly apparent. In the footage, it frantically rolls onto the ground as its limbs convulse uncontrollably. From its throat comes a chilling scream, not a typical pain response, but something. This is the unmistakable sign of the dual toxins in the Cobra. Neurotoxins are racing at lightning speed, severing the signal transmission between nerves and muscles. Dragon blood toxin is eroding the oral mucosa, causing a searing pain that burns. The monkey's mouth begins to uncontrollably produce saliva, even frothing at the mouth. This is not merely a reaction to pain, but a distress. Neurotoxins have already begun to paralyze the nerves controlling salivation, leading to glandular dysfunction. Simultaneously, the venom-induced erosion of oral mucosa and respiratory tract disturbances are monkey is unable to swallow saliva normally, allowing liquid to dribble from the corners. Mixed with dirt and venom, it leaves dark traces on the ground as the poison. The monkey's brain is experiencing a storm of. The central nervous system has been invaded by. Commands issued by the brain cannot be transmitted to the body. He wants to climb. Yet his movements are sluggish and delayed. He tries to open. Vocal cords and respiratory system begin to malfunction, emitting only raspy gasps. In the scene, the monkey's eyes roll back as. This is an instinctive reaction caused by oxygen deprivation. He attempts to compensate for it. Yet these efforts are in vain, failing to address the incapacitated breathing apparatus. In the first 3 minutes after poisoning, the monkey's suffering reaches its. He struggles repeatedly in the dirt, his body convulsing violently as if struck. At times, the body arches up, and at others it collapses to the ground. Its expression is the result of muscle paralysis and excruciating nerve. And now the venom has spread throughout the entire body, from initial numbness around the lips to. Breathing becomes increasingly labored, as each second brings one closer to the brink of mortality. The venom of a Cobra is nearly insurmountable without anti-venom intervention. Monkey's demise would be completed within 3 to 15 minutes. As the toxin fully seizes control of the respiratory center, the monkey's breathing apparatus. Lungs can no longer retain oxygen, and the brain begins to gradually shut down due. Movements in the scene become increasingly sluggish, with each breath becoming weaker and once bright eyes slowly lose their luster, pupils beginning to dilate. Lifeless, it hangs limply on the ground. In the later stages of poisoning, the monkey's body no longer convulses but lies motionless on its side, mouth slightly. White foam trickles down from the corners of its mouth, occasionally twitching in. This is the last discharge of neurons under the influence of toxins, once adult. At the moment, he's extremely resentful as he slowly raises his arm and clenches. In the end, it flicks out an international gesture of despair, perhaps still harboring. That's why the photographer remains unmoved. The photographer asked if you know about the monkey's on.